Hello folks, welcome to the channel. Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou, the money fight, or some people might call it exhibition, sparring, entertainment, showbiz match, is on between AJ and Ngannou. Fair play to them, grab it while you can. Winning belts and titles won't bring as much money as these fights would do. Before I go on to how this fight's going to end, let me say I made a comment in a video recently. Why isn't AJ fighting a proper professional fighter rather than Ngannou and prove himself that he's a good boxer? Well, it was a comment made by Eddie Hearn before Tyson Fury was going to fight Francis Ngannou. And Tyson was money grabbing and degrading the sport and should fight AJ. And he said AJ will not take part in these exhibitions, fights, and nonsense fights. And the aim is for AJ is to go for the title and the belts, become a world champion again. Hold on, isn't Eddie Hearn doing now what Tyson Fury did? Talk about complete U-turn. So a lot of people misunderstood what I said. But I also said that if he was to fight Ngannou, he should do so because of the amount of money is that being offered. So you can't come out and say my boxer is not going to do any exhibition fights or silly fights with MMA fighters or whatever. He's going for the title, and now he's fighting Ngannou. Anyway, that's past now. I'm not criticizing AJ. In fact, if you've seen my recent videos, I'll praise AJ how much he improved. Anyway, like I said, that's gone now. Let's concentrate on this, as AJ is waiting for the belt to be vacant. So the opportunity came to earn millions, and he's taking it. Fair play to him. And we should see how good is AJ when he starts to take on other professional fighters that he hasn't fought yet. When he goes for the titles after Ngannou fight. But here's the problem. It only takes one lucky punch in boxing ring to ruin your career. Big risks comes with big rewards, and AJ is taking a risk. But then again, every time any fighter steps into the ring, is taking a risk, no matter how big or small the reward is. Belts and titles are not important as having a huge bank balance. Having millions in the bank is much better than titles and belts. That's the reason they take up this sport, for money and fame. So good luck and fair play to them both. As the belts won't be available for a while, everyone is waiting to see what the outcome is or will be when Fury faces Usyk for a unification title match. And even after that, there's probably a rematch. Probably. And that could take a long time. So AJ is doing the right thing. So who's going to win, AJ or Francis? You will have to be Francis fan to say AJ is going to lose, and you will have to be AJ fan to say AJ is going to win. Everyone's got their opinion. So let's break it down and analyze this exhibition match properly. It won't need much analyzing because one is a professional top-ranked boxer who's been doing the same sport for years and has vast experience in the ring with that particular sport skills and rules. And other has only very limited experience, only one fight. And in my opinion, it was a fixed bout between Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou. People praise Francis how he handled Fury and put Francis on top of the Mount Everest. But I still stick to what I said. Put Francis in the ring with any top 6 ranked heavyweights and he will not last more than 4 rounds. He hasn't got the boxing skills. He hasn't got the endurance or stamina to last 10 rounds. His boxing skills are not even in the level of amateur boxer. How many punches will he throw in each round? How will he defend himself against barrage of body and headshots? How will he cope when he is against the ropes or stuck in the corner while powerful blows are kept landing on him? And how is his chin? Can he take a solid punch? Might do once or twice, but more than that, will he be able to stand on his feet? And then you got heavy blows to side and front of the body. Not easy to absorb those body shots when you are tired and breathing heavily. As you start to take breath in more frequently as you get tired, You relax the muscles, and if one of them lands, you will feel the pain. Boxing is different than cage fighting. In cage fighting, you don't use as much energy as you do in boxing ring. But keep jabbing and moving around constantly and absorbing punches or throwing punches, you are using lots of energy by jabbing and start to feel it in your arms and legs. They started to get heavier. Francis hasn't experienced this in the boxing ring. He probably try and stay in the middle of the ring and hope for a lucky swing punch, just like he did with Tyson Fury. Now, when he fought Tyson Fury, he didn't do none of this. He wasn't jabbing or using combinations. He was just standing there waiting for the lucky punch. So he hasn't got the experience of getting stuck in a corner and trying to come out of that corner. He hasn't got none of that experience. He hasn't got the jabbing and combination skills that AJ has and leg movements in the ring. So Francis will be a sitting duck for AJ. He will outsmart Francis with his classical boxing skills, keep jabbing and following with the right hand and moving about. And by doing this, Francis will try and counterpunch. And this will sap Francis' energy. And after a few rounds, Francis will feel the pace and start to get tired. If Francis lasts more than 6 rounds, I will be surprised. AJ's lead hand jab has power, and how many and how much Francis can take, we will see. AJ lost to Usyk and went on to win his last 3 fights under a new trainer, and he has improved a lot and looks more polished and will be too much for Francis to handle. AJ will punish Ngannou with the lead hand jabs and combinations. And if AJ can land few uppercuts, which he should do, it will be over. End of Ngannou, and should come out of the WBC boxing rankings. AJ should win this convincingly to prove to the boxing fans when the MMA, UFC, or any other combat sport fighters cross over can beat a top-ranked boxer. So prediction is AJ to win comfortably and probably stoppage before the 10th round. And AJ will be hailed as boxing fans' champion. Go on, AJ. Show the MMA fighters who is the boss in the ring and send a free front row seat ticket to UFC boss Dana White to watch you demolish Francis Ngannou. Then AJ will have a choice to fight either Wilder or Zhilei Zhang or Hergovich, or maybe Tyson Fury or Usyk. 2024 will be the sky's the limits for AJ. I know I criticized AJ in the past, but that was before he changed trainers, and I see AJ much improved boxer. But if AJ loses, well, it won't be end of the world. It will just read he's not as good boxer as people thought he was. But I can't see it happening. AJ will win comfortably, maybe by stoppage. So that is my opinion, my analysis and prediction. What do you think? Any thoughts and comments, leave them below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time. And don't forget, give that like button a right uppercut.